Hey, this is Vernon Ross at Ross PR on Twitter, and I wanted to talk to you today about writing and how to improve your writing. Now, I've had some discussions with quite a few authors here lately. I'm putting together a small social media ebook that I'm going to be giving away, and I'm also putting together a version that's going to be sold. And you know, the big portion of what writers have a problem with is content. And you know, how do I create content every day on a daily basis that's, you know, actually valid and that, you know, is going to get people interested in what I'm talking about. And I'm not talking about, you know, writers that put together books. I'm talking about people that, you know, bloggers. So I decided to put together a few tips that helped me in my writing, in my videos, and audio, and whatever it is that you talk about. So, or actually what I talk about, but to help you with your writing and whatever you talk about, we're going to go over these tips. So, tip number one, write every day. No matter what the day is, get up and write something. And don't just write it on a pad of paper. Write it down, type it out on your computer, tablet, iPad, phone, whatever you have closest to you. Go to bed with your laptop next to your bed and put it in suspend mode. And when you get up, write something. Every day, without fail, write something. Take 10 minutes to sit down and write, because writing daily is what helps you become a better writer. Just like doing anything else that you need to practice at, you need to practice writing every day in order to be really good at it, to get it out fast, to put your thoughts together and do something like that. So write every day. Number two is write how you talk. I talk like this. I'm not going to write like I'm, you know, trying to write a research paper, because it's just not interesting to people. People want to be able to read people that they can talk to. And you'll notice with the most successful books, if you've ever seen the author and you read their writing, it appears as if you're having a conversation with that author. So when people read my writing, they read my posts, I want them to feel like they're sitting right there talking to me, having a conversation with me. So write like you speak. Tip number three, edit often and early. As soon as you write something, once you're done, put it down. Come back to it later and read it, and then start editing. And what you'll find is you'll improve what it is that you wanted to say. You'll get your message across clearer, and you're going to have something, a better piece of work than if you just fire off a blog post, post it. I would bet that if you go back through your blog post that you currently posted, or you currently have posted, and you go back and actually look at what it is that you wrote, you can find some edits. Hopefully not any spelling or grammatical mistakes, but actual edits to your content that are going to improve the viability of your content, that are going to help you out with writing your content. And last but not least, write about something that interests you. Don't just write about something to be writing about it. Write about something that interests you and that's going to help your readers, your followers, your fans. You know, people don't really care about something that, you know, you write about that means nothing to you, but you're just trying to write to get traffic, or you're trying to write to, you know, build up the content on your website with things that aren't relevant necessarily to your site or to your readers and what your readers are looking for. So I guess tip number 5 is know your audience. Know what your people are interested in, and make sure that you're marketing to those people with your writing. So that's really it for writing tips. This is just a thing that came up today. I was talking to a couple of people that have some books out, and they weren't really sure why their material wasn't doing well on their websites, and why their ebooks weren't selling, and why they were having so many problems creating and finishing posts and ebooks and information products. So we had a little conversation talking about some of the things that I do to complete content and to put out good content that I think is, you know, valid and something that people want to listen to. So, hey, thanks for taking the time to listen to this. And if you like us on the Facebook page, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So this is Vernon Ross at Ross PR on Twitter, and I hope this information was helpful to you. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.